salutations, my dearest friends. My name is Samantha, and today we are going to be talking about all of the book clubs that you should be following in 2021. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Samantha. I'm 23 years old. I'm Puerto Rican, and I read all things romance, and sometimes I throw in some other genres in there. You know, I gotta keep things fresh. I gotta keep surprising you guys. If that sounds cool to you, thank you for being on my channel, and I would love to be bookish friends. I was taking a break, scrolling through Instagram, looking at my favorite pages. You guys know the drill. And as I was going through all of my favorite pages, I was like, wow, there's a lot of book clubs in the year 2021, specifically romance book clubs, which is just so amazing to see. The romance book community is such an amazing place. The book community in general is an amazing place. Like, no matter what you read, there is a book club out there for you. There is a channel out there for you. And I am just so happy that romance is getting more attention. I'm really happy that booktubers and Instagram content creators and Twitter content creators are all kind of joining together to create these amazing book clubs in the year 2021. I think there's room for all of the book clubs, and I am joining so many. Like, if you have a book club out there, let me know because I will join. Let it breeze through this. I'm going to link all the information down below. Any content creator that I mention, I'll link them down below, because almost all of these content creators either have a YouTube video or an Instagram post announcing their book club and the information for it. Some of them even have like specific Instagrams for it. So I will link that down below if I miss any information. And if I miss any book clubs, please let me know, and maybe I'll do a part 2 to this. As I'm looking at my list, I feel like I'm missing someone. And it's going to annoy me so much when I go back to edit and I realize I forgot someone. We will get the shameless plug out of the way just in the beginning of the video. I am one of those people who have a book club in the year 2021. I'm not going to talk about it a lot in this video because I want to shout out these other book clubs, but we are called the Historical Hellions. I am hosting it with Jess from Peace Love Books. And then our whole theme of the book club is that we read old historical romances. So historical romances that were published before the year 2000. We're trying to really dig deep into some authors' backlists. We have the first 6 months already planned out, but if you have any recommendations or books you want us to read, let us know. First book that we're reading this month is The Night Song by Beverly Jenkins. Let me grab it. It's right here. Yes. So this is the first book. This is our January book. You guys know how much I love Beverly Jenkins. I'm so excited to read along with you guys. Our live show is going to be on January 23rd on Jessica's channel. I believe it's 7 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to have 2 guest hosts. We're having Crystal from Crystal Bookish Life and Desiree from Genki Reader joining us and talking about this book. So I really hope you guys join. I'm going to be reading this, and I'm also going to be rereading Indigo because that's one of my favorite Beverly Jenkins books. This is my book club information. Let's talk about some other romance book clubs. And sorry if I keep looking down. I have my notes so I don't forget anything because it's a lot of information. So the first book club that we're going to talk about is Ravished by Romance Book Club. Jessica from Peaceful Books has another book club with Lacey from Lacey Book Lovers, and this is a romance-centered book club. This was such an amazing book club in 2020. They had the most amazing picks. They read 9 Rules to Break by Sarah McLean, which was a great book. They read Holidays by Christina Lauren, which was a great book. And I even think they read Forbidden by Beverly Jenkins. Like every single month I participated in, I loved the book. It really got me into historical romance, and they do a lot of readathons during the year as well. Like in 2020, they did 2 historical romance readathons. They did a paranormal readathon, and then this year they're doing another historical romance readathon. So they're just doing the dang thing. I think in January, what are they reading? They're reading A Cowboy to Remember by Rebecca Weatherspoon. Their live show is Saturday, January 30th, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I need to get on it and I need to read that book. Moving on to our next book club, we have the Rake Appreciation Society, hosted by Crystal from Crystal Bookish Life and Jen from, I believe her channel name is The Book Refuge. I will link all their information down below. And they read a ton of historical romance, which, I mean, historical romance just needs all the love and attention. I feel like last year was the year of historical romance. Many channels were featuring historical romance. We also had like the mystery eBay unboxings that had historical romance. The Bridgerton series came out. So I'm just like super excited that romance is getting the attention and respect it deserves. Crystal and Jen are 2 booktubers that just ooze positivity and greatness. I love their videos. It has some of the best videos because she does very specific book recommendations. So you can find so many recommendations on her channel if you're a newbie to romance. And then Crystal also has an amazing channel. I love her reading vlogs so much. If you love historical romances, you will adore this book club. Editing Sam here. I was just looking on Crystal's Instagram, and they are reading Sarah McLean in the month of February, and they're having her on their live show. They're having the author on their live show. So that is even more exciting. I will link the information down below. Follow them. But like, they're getting the dang author on their live show. Like, it doesn't get cooler than that. Does it? No, it doesn't. Next up is the Victorian Rebels book club. And now this is very exciting because they are reading the entire Victorian Rebel series by Kerrigan Byrne. I can say with confidence that that is one of my favorite historical romance series because I've read the majority of the books in that series. So I will be doing some rereads for this, and then I will also be finishing the books that I haven't read in the series. Kerrigan Byrne is just chef's kiss, master of her class, one of the best authors ever. Know that The Highwayman by Kerrigan Byrne is one of my absolute all-time favorite books ever. It does have a couple trigger warnings for sexual assault. Some of the beginning of her books can be a little darker. So if you are someone who needs trigger warnings, I would definitely recommend checking out Goodreads, just checking on the trigger warnings before you start the book. Let me look down at my notes so I can get all of this information right, because they have a lot of cool things going on with this book club. So there are 4 hosts. We have Alicia from Alicia Reads, we have Chris from Books and Chris, Natasha from Book Diva 401, and Carrie for Books for Romance. Bridgerton read along with Jessica in 2020, and that was a great read along. They had a ton of live shows. They're just really amazing girls. I was lucky enough to join them on a live show yesterday, and it was fun to chat with them, and I love their energy. So positive, and they give great book recommendations. So yeah, follow that series if you are interested in Kerrigan Byrne. They have t-shirts. That's what I wanted to mention. They have freaking t-shirts to go along with a read along. It doesn't get cooler than that. I think the t-shirts say "Feel the Burn." I'll post pictures on the screen because they're actually super cute. Okay, who is next? Who is next? So many good book clubs to recommend. So we have the Seasonally Booked Up book club. It is hosted by Bookish Kelly and Dana from To All the Nerdy Girls. Can't talk today. What is going on? It's not even a hard book club to say, but for some reason I'm tripping over my words. Breathe. Start over. Seasonally Booked Up Club. Is that what it's called? Oh my god, why am I pronouncing things so weird today? Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. The Seasonally Booked Up Club is a great community on Instagram. They also have a Discord. Oh, that's what I forgot to mention. A lot of these book clubs have Discords, which is like this huge online community where you can talk to other people who have read the book, other reviewers, other book lovers, and it's just this great positive community. And a lot of the book clubs usually have like a Discord attached to it, so you can not only discuss the book, but you guys can give each other book recommendations and just chat about normal, regular, degular life. After they did a lot of seasonal read-alongs, and they're doing something called the Winter of the Wallflower. Let me read to you what they described it as. It says, join us as we explore and define the wallflower trope, reading books from 1980 through 2020. So they're reading a lot of historical romances, which you guys know I love. And this is going on from January 4th to March 5th, and they have a ton of authors that they're reading. They're reading Amanda Quick. They're reading Lisa Kleypas. They're reading Elizabeth Boyle. They're reading Courtney Milan. I think they're even reading Cat Sebastian. I have a ton of great authors all surrounding that wallflower trope, giving attention to historical romance. I believe most of their discussion for the book is on their Discord, and then they also do Instagram lives together. So that is super exciting. Definitely follow them. They're some of the sweetest girls ever. Moving on, I think this is a readathon. It's a book club because I think it takes place during the entire year, and it is the Immortals After Dark read-along hosted by Izzy and Charles from Charles Books on Stereo. I love both of them so much. Their channels are amazing. I feel like I'm just saying that on repeat. Like, this could also be a video of my favorite booktubers because I just adore all of their content. This one is really cool because they're reading the Immortals After Dark series by Cressley Cole, which is a very long series. It's very well loved. I've never read it, so I'm definitely participating in this book club. This is a paranormal series that has like the fated mates trope. I heard it's very steamy, which you'll know I love. I love it. So yeah, if you guys have wanted to read this series, this is a cool readathon to do. I'm sure they're gonna have some live shows. I think they're reading 3 books a month. 3 books a month, so I need to get on it. I know for January they're reading 3 books, so yeah, that's really exciting. The next romance book club is called the Sugar and Spice book club. I just recently found this as I was kind of getting all the information for these book clubs. Sounded like a good old time if you like romance. So this is hosted by Ginger Snapped Reads and Kirsten from Kirsten Corner, and they have all of their books planned till April. So in January, they're reading The Simple Wild and Wild at Heart by K.A. Tucker. The whole concept for their book club is you get a little sugar and you get a little spice. So you get some fluffy, sweet romances, and then you also get like the more steamier recommendations as well. So it's like the best of both worlds. And yeah, that's really exciting. I've already read the first 2 books that they're picking for January, but I'm excited for all of the other books they have planned. So those are some of the romance book clubs in 2021. I'm sure there are so more. So if you have any, let me know. Let me know. I would love to join. Next book club that I'm going to be speaking about is called the Cozy Escape Book Club. This is hosted by Courtney from Courtagonist and Lisa from Lisa Latte, who is a cozy mystery author herself. As you guys know, I discovered cozy mysteries last year, and it's just, it was one of like my favorite things of last year. It's a genre that's really just sweet and wholesome. And this is a really cool book club because I discovered cozy mysteries because of Courtney from Courtagonist. She gives great book recommendations. They have been doing this book club for a few years. They do live shows together. They also have like read-alongs. I definitely want to join their book club this year. I believe they have a newsletter that announces like what book they're reading that month and kind of just discusses it. So I think that's really cool. If you love cozy mysteries, or even if you have never read a cozy mystery and want to get into it, this is a super awesome book club. Okay, so those are all the book clubs that I think you should follow in 2021. I am joining every single one of these book clubs. Every single one. I want all the live shows. I want all of the readathons. I just love this community so much. So hopefully you found a book club that you think you will enjoy. Let me know which one you're joining. Let me know what you're reading. And as always, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend time with me. I hope you are staying happy and healthy, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!